Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from T.W White Sons Mazda. Okay, here we have today a Mazda 3. This is the hatchback. This is the 2-litre SEL nav model. This is presented in Soul Red with the black cloth interior. And I'm delighted to have this car here as a part of our used car offering. We're just super short of vehicles at the moment. I'm sure you're well aware. The shortage of obviously new cars, with the manufacturing of new cars being held up due to the semiconductor problem and having a knock-on effect on used. So we have plenty of people asking for Mazda 3s, this type of 3, and I've got nothing to offer them. So I collected this from our buying department, so thank you buying department yesterday. The car is beautiful, absolutely delightful. It's covered about 21,000 miles. I'll get the exact mileage when we get in the car. We'll go through all the bits and bobs. Now, this car is the facelifted car. This went through a couple of little facelifts. I think it was about late 2016, 2017. They got an electric handbrake. They got revised front and rear bumpers. Nicer interior. Wheels, I think, were the same. Yeah, wheels are the same. No longer the xenon lights. These are LED, so hence you don't have the washer jets because the xenons require them. So that's a way of telling, but it's a facelifted car. It's got much nicer interior and it is a little bit quieter. Okay, not that it's a noisy car, of course. Now, let's start at the rear of the car and then make our way inside. So, let me just pop that down and pop these up, these little pull strings. There you go. So that's your boot space. I was wondering why the carpets were in such good condition. Rubber floor mats, always a winner in my opinion. Let's have a look here. Under here, this is where the spare wheel would normally live if you required one. But in the absence of that, you get a pump and like a tyre sealant. I don't know anyone that's ever used the tyre sealant, but the pump, that will get you out of trouble if you've got a slow puncture. And then you can get yourself to a tyre repair shop. Now, you've got 60-40 split rear seats. They fold down to give you more room, but that is a good sized boot. My benchmark is, could you get, kids pram, baby pram, etc. in there? Yes, you could. How do I know? Because I've done it. So that's a good, it's a good family car. Now, on that note, the two outer seats on this vehicle have got ISOFIX anchorages. Now, take note of the legroom in this car. It's huge. It really is. And you've got a nice deep seat. You've got 3 proper seat belts in the back. So nice, safe family car. And it's in absolutely beautiful condition. It really is. Now, most of the cars we get, not the most, but about 70%, are part exchanges that we've normally supplied from new. But I say the way things are at the moment, we're spreading the net far and wide to replenish our used car stock. But this has been fully prepared at our Byfleet prep centre. All we had to do was give it a clean and photograph the car. Now, you've got privacy glass at the back, you've got reversing sensors. If a reverse camera is your thing, you can actually have that fitted. It's sort of plug and play, and it will be integrated into the screen in the car. You've got alloy wheels. You've got electric windows all round. Auto folding wing mirrors, so you can set them on auto. When you lock the car, the wing mirrors will fold in and fold out when you open it. You've got height adjustable front seats. You've got traction control. You've got engine stop-start technology and tyre pressure monitoring system. I'm going to get in the car because it's a bit blowy. I'm getting really cold. Okay, so traction control will keep you on the road as safely as possible. So it is integrated into your braking. Traction of the car won't allow you to wheel spin, be overzealous with the accelerator, and help keep you in a straight line under heavy braking. Tyre pressure monitoring, a little symbol like that. In fact, I'll show you. I'm going to start the car. Keyless start. So foot on the clutch. That lights up green. Car fires into life. So let me show you. I'll also turn the radio down. So should your tyre pressure fall 4 psi or more, see that little symbol that's flashed up the bottom right corner? It's gone now. That will stay on constantly, just to say one of your tyres has fallen 4 psi or more. The way it works is it works on the circumference of the wheel, so obviously that will change. And the great thing about it, and I hadn't thought about this until recently, because I always thought these things were a bit of a nuisance. 4 psi may not look flat, may not make the car feel any different, but it will affect your fuel consumption and your handling, so your general safety of the car as well. So really good feature, definitely worth having. Otherwise, I'd only check my tyre pressures when I thought they looked flat, really. So there we go. Now, even with the cloth seat car, you've got heated seats. Yeah, you've got dual zone climate control, CD player. Now, we've got some customers, they're horrified that cars, CD players are getting deleted from cars, and it's only been a recent thing with Mazda. I think our CX-30s lost CD players only a little while ago, and our Mazda 3s. So it's got a CD player, single, climate control, heated seats, automatic lights, automatic wipers. Okay, you got this Mazda MZD touchscreen, but I'm not going to use the touchscreen. I'm going to use this here, the Multimedia Commander. Okay, which will be able to control this system as the car is moving. The touchscreen will only do it when the car is stationary. Okay, so I'm not promoting distractions whilst driving. But once you get to use this, you won't really have to take your eyes off the road to go through all this here. So, applications, fuel economy monitor, you've got fuel economy monitor, and you've got this little demonstration here of how the iStop works. So it's an intelligent stop-start system. So I've just started this car up. It's not warm, so it's not going to be at ready status. Once the battery's charged to where it should be, the engine's warm, it'll go to ready, and when I'm in traffic and I take the car out of gear, put the foot on the brake, the engine will turn off, and then as I go to move away, the car will anticipate that, and by me probably putting it in gear, putting the clutch down, and the car will fire up, and off you go. Okay, so that's that. That will save you money. Now, MPG, you're going to get on this sort of car, as an average, I would say around 40 to the gallon. I mean, that is sort of London driving, but if I was just driving to work and back, I'd probably get more like 48 to the gallon. Okay, so these are very, very good on fuel. And to give you an idea, if this car was registered before the 1st of April 2017, the road tax would only have been £30 because the emissions were under 120 grams. That's how efficient these engines are. So this isn't a little engine with a turbo. This is a 2-litre engine, so really drivable, durable. You know, it's not 3-cylinder like a lot of manufacturers have gone down. Not that I'm knocking them, of course, but it's nice to have a bigger engine, but low emissions. You know, good fuel consumption. I just prefer that. Okay, so you got your apps there. Now you've got your entertainment. So you've got FM, you've got FM AM, DAB. For those of you who don't know, DAB, you'll get a lot more channels. You'll get some national channels, local channels. As you can see, this car, the previous owner probably didn't use this, so I'm updating the list of channels. Okay, and whilst it's doing that, in fact, let's move over here. So you've got you can change tracks here, your volume, you can answer a call, decline a call, because it's all got Bluetooth. You've got your cruise control here. Okay, mode as well, you can set a speed limiter, so you can set a speed limit to 70. Car will not physically go more than 70 miles an hour, no matter how hard you press that accelerator, or, you know, round town 30, because there's a lot of cameras out there, and I'd hate for you to get flashed. I see more and more and more of it, especially recently. I don't know why. Oh, I think I've just blocked somebody. This little business park. No, they've gone past. Okay, steering column. You've got up, down, in and out. Okay, so you can get really comfy. I did say earlier, you've got height adjustable seats, and these seats are super comfortable and really, really supportive. In fact, I think my preference is cloth over leather, to be honest. I know leather's quite flash and feels, I suppose, more premium. But I've got an old classic car, and it's got velour seats, and apparently velour in the 70s was all the rage, and I really, really like it. So I do like a bit of fabric, really. I do. Right, steering wheels in excellent condition. I've had so many cars recently, and the steering wheels are just absolutely, sort of, oh, I don't want to say it, but mullered. You know, they've got all scratch marks here, and it just feels like it's all deteriorating. This is in very, very nice condition indeed. Okay, so here we go. It's finally updated this list. Sorry about that, guys. So it's oh, it's still going. It's still going. Okay. Okay. Whilst it's doing that, so you've got an enormous glove box with the locking wheel nut key. Here you've got the key to turn the passenger airbag off. So what did I do with the key? This key does have a blade in it. Okay. Which pulls out. In fact, I'm going to do it. There you go. All right, and then you put that key in, and you can turn the passenger airbag off. Now, the benefit of that is, if you were to carry a young person, a small person, in the front, with a rear-facing child seat, you can turn that passenger airbag off without having to get like a specific baby seat, because it's topical in my family at the moment. My mum's got a car. She has a Mazda, but she's got another estate car that's not a Mazda. You have to buy a Mercedes-Benz car seat, which is probably worth more than my mother's other car, just to turn that passenger airbag off. So yeah, it's good. You can just do it with the key there. Now here's the list. Look at this: Care Radio, Fun Kids, Get Great Hits. You've got so much on there. You'll have like Magic Melody, Magic this, Magic that, Planet this, Planet Rock that. You know, you'll have like absolute 80s, 70s, 90s, history. There's something for everyone, all genres, from all around the world. Okay, but once your phone's paired up, you can stream any music from your phone to this system very easily. Okay, now communication, you've got in fact, yes, I paired my phone up. Okay, I paired my phone up to this car, and because I've got an Android phone, I can actually read my text. The car will read my text messages to me. Now, I can't remember the last text message I got, SMS I got, and I don't know. It might be one that's not suitable for this video, so I'm not going to go in there. But if you do have an Android phone, it will read your text. Okay, but you can access your contacts, your call lists, etc., etc. I forgot to mention on the apps page, you can upgrade this system to have Apple CarPlay. And then you'll get two extra lines there. It will say car, it will say Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and then obviously depending what system you use, you can pair your phone up. You have to use the cable, and then you can mirror your apps, not all of them, because I think there's a bit of a restriction on what apps can actually be used as driving, but I know you can get WhatsApp on there. I don't think you can dial a message in. Spotify, Google Maps, the maps and whatnot, very useful. But this car does have its own sat nav. Okay, and it's really good. I've used this. It's tried and tested. I've driven to southern Poland using this system. It's been brilliant. No complaints at all. Dead easy. Put your postcode in, off you go. But if you don't know your postcode, you can whittle down country, town, street, etc., etc. Okay. You also got things like, you know, places nearby. So if you're really bored and you want to find something to do, you can go into this sub menu, set a category, you know, and if you're really hungry, you can look for restaurants. Let's have a look around here. And I mean, that's lethal for me, because I'm always hungry, and look at all these places. I could work my way down this list. Okay, so you've got that. Now, if you do set up a Wi-Fi hotspot on your phone, you can connect this car to the internet. And then what you'll also get, you'll get live traffic updates. If you search for petrol stations, you'll get fuel prices, weather reports, etc., etc. Okay. Now to the settings page. You've got some useful stuff here. You can change the settings here, brightness, etc., etc. Safety. This car's very safe. You've got smart city braking. There's a camera up here. If you were doing under 20 miles an hour and the car felt that you were not giving the car any inputs, you weren't turning, braking, accelerating, so perhaps you're looking out the window, you're in traffic, it's a hot day, I'm just giving you a scenario here, and it's stop, start, and you look over, you see something interesting in that bush, and you don't realise you're too close to the car or a person in front, boom, the car will activate its brakes. It saved me from a few low walls in the past, actually. The great thing is, it is recognised by insurance companies. It affects the insurance grouping, so it will lower the insurance grouping, and it should reflect in your premium. So there's a point to argue when you're renewing your insurance. And you've got parking sensors there. Sound system is great. The sport models have a Bose one, but this is really good. You know, I tend to only listen to LBC radio these days, but I do occasionally turn the stereo up, and they are all fantastic in our cars. They really are. You've got some vehicle settings here, door lock settings, lighting settings. You can have coming home light, leaving home lights. You can set the times for that. Okay, that's useful because then you can get safe passage to your front door. Devices, Bluetooth, network, and the system there. Okay, so I hope I've still got your attention. Just want to say, part exchange is extremely welcome. Even if you don't have a Mazda or a Suzuki, we will accommodate anything you have to part exchange. I know there's a lot out there about selling your car online and getting a better deal and stuff. We will give you the best deal with a part exchange. But please go on those websites, do your homework, see what your car's worth, because obviously you want to know that you're being treated fairly, and that's what we'd like to do here. We want you to have a very good experience. We want it to be nice and seamless for you. So if you part exchange with us, it just I think it will make things a lot easier. We have great finance facilities. The car will come with a 12-month Mazda ZZ Plus warranty. Not a it's a proper manufacturer's, like, not manufactured, but our Mazda's extended warranty. ZZ Plus, it has roadside assistance and MOT insurance, so it doesn't have all these silly claim limits that nothing's covered, etc. Okay, so the roadside assistance you get on that as well isn't one of these sort of skeleton policies that you get with a lot of warranties, these complimentary roadside assistance that don't cover you at home. It's the full cover. Covers the car, covers the passengers, covers you in Europe. Okay. Please, if there's any more photographs or videos you'd like us to send you on this car, or video walk around, consultation, please don't hesitate to ask. And please, if it's out of working hours, just give us a call and leave a voicemail. We do pick them up outside of working hours, and we will respond to your emails. So, whenever you're looking, give us a shout. Okay. So we've covered the warranty. The car is ready to go, so it's been through the workshop. Okay. It's been valeted beautifully, but it didn't take much to get this car looking like this. The previous owners clearly looked after it. So, I want to thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye-bye.